Dann zeig mal her, was 2.3 so Geiles zu bieten hat.
To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
Forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
What the fuck?
Initiate cleanup. Move forward.
Damn!
I shall set the seas ablaze.
Always remember, don't leave with any regrets. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Sam?
Digga, wir werden Jade holen.
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. There's no backing out now. For me, or for you. My script isn't over yet. It's been a while, little Yelena.
I propose a toast
Since you care so much, speed up the countdown.
to the future of Penacony and the universe.
Can I
Scrollen?
interpret this as the next phase of the simulated universe?
Correction. It's a new subject matter that Dr. Ratio and I have personally agreed on.
Oh, die Version sieht unfassbar geil aus. What the fuck?
One amber era ago, Odialfalfa, the Penacony Alfalfa family head, invested a large sum in constructing the radiant Feldspar airship. Aside from the opulent parlor,
Oh, das sieht
ballroom,
cool aus.
and recreation facilities, one could simply relax at the poolside with a few glasses of Soul Glad. This grand airship has sailed above Penacony's Sea of Dreams for an entire amber era, suspending services only recently in the wake of the crisis.
The Trailblazers have yet to claim responsibility for this matter.
In case you weren't aware, the Radiant Feldspar never opens to the public. Only the family's most esteemed guests are invited to take in such breathtaking aerial views of Penacony.
You mean to say that, after 3 whole versions, the Trailblazers might finally be able to take a vacation?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The
So wie der Trailer aussah,
Trailblazers'
nein.
recent battle against... We've got a show to do, even if the next young lady needs no introduction. Firefly is a member of the Stellaron Hunters and hails from Glamoth, a world that was destroyed
Ist schon
long
sehr
ago.
cool. Ist schon wirklich
Lamont.
sehr cool.
I'm a fire-type character, following the path of destruction. When using my technique during exploration, I summon my Sam armor.
Holy.
Sam can leap into the air. After landing, Sam attacks all enemies within a set range.
Quite the
Das ist
heroic
unfassbar cool.
entry.
Auch zum
After using
Travel
technique to
alleine.
enter battle, for every wave of enemies, weaknesses can be inflicted on units without fire weakness, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Fire
In battle,
Weakness
Sam has 2
applying?
forms. In the initial form, using skill consumes HP, while simultaneously regenerating ultimate energy. The lower
Okay.
the HP, the less damage sustained.
Aha.
Are all Stellaron hunters this careless with their lives? When using ultimate, Sam enters the second battle form, the dazzling complete combustion state. In addition to more powerful basic attacks and skills, speed is also increased.
When using enhanced abilities, Sam's weakness break efficiency and weakness break damage sustained by enemies both increase. Sam restores HP with each attack.
So, the complete combustion state allows us to get a
Aber der
glimpse
Enemy in der
of
Mitte hat plötzlich
Firefly's
Fire
view
Weakness
from
auch
the
bekommen.
mech. That's a determined gaze if I ever saw one. Enough to set the seas ablaze,
so
I'll
cool aus,
wager.
ne?
That's so awesome! I wanna set the seas ablaze.
Thanks! The complete combustion state's enhanced skill not only allows for increased toughness reduction, it can also inflict fire weakness on target enemies.
Da haben
Flames
wir's.
that
Ja, das
Sam
ist
emits when
natürlich
breaking
sehr
the enemy's
stark,
weakness
ne?
are quite spectacular. And is that a countdown icon on the action bar?
Unfassbar
That's
viel
right.
Speed.
When the countdown is up,
Man kann
Sam will
die
exit the
Feuerschwäche
complete combustion state.
auf Gegner packen.
It seems like the effects of Firefly's abilities all relate to weakness
Und
break.
dann sehr viel Damage bei
I suppose
Destruction
it
Unit.
would
Das
make
ist
most
schon
sense
sehr
for
cool.
Firefly to team up with
Safe,
allies
sie kann sich selbst
who
am
have
Leben
weakness
erhalten.
break efficiency
Das ist schon
buffs.
wirklich cool.
Or even super break.
After activating the Harmony Trailblazer following the version 2.3 update, Trailblazers can obtain a Shadow of Harmony through the When Charmony Rings Out event screen, thereby upgrading the Trailblazer's Eidolon level.
And if I haven't had time to experience Penacony yet?
Don't worry. After locking the Path of Preservation, Trailblazers yet to complete the version 2.2 Trailblaze mission can activate the Path of Harmony early through the When Charmony Rings Out event screen.
Wow! I hope the
Nee, das
will
finde ich
of the
irgendwie dumm. Ich will schon, dass das
Trailblaze
wenn in der Story
everyone on this
passiert.
journey.
Well said. Now, without further ado, it's time we got to know a certain highly respected IPC director a little better. Enter Madam J. Jade is a director of the IPC
so
Strategic
cool.
Investment Department and a member of the 10 Stone Hearts. She is as beautiful as she is elegant.
As a quantum-type character following the path of erudition, my basic attack deals blast damage to a single enemy and adjacent targets.
Okay, nice.
A blast damage dealing basic attack?
Exactly that. My skill, on the other hand, allows me to sign an agreement with a single ally, thereby granting them enhancement and speed boost buffs.
Oh.
When the signee attacks the enemy, they can deal additional damage, but at the expense of consuming their own HP.
Enhancement
Oh.
in exchange for HP. Huh? Is that what people mean by bestowing poison in the guise of sweet dew?
Now, of course, if I choose myself as the signee, the speed boost and HP consumption effects do not apply. When I or a signee launch an attack, it accumulates charges for me. When charges are full, a follow-up attack is launched.
The IPCs sure enjoy a follow-up attack.
It seems that the Strategic Investment Department has its own modus operandi.
My ultimate, on the other hand,
Digga, die Boys sieht
allows
so
me to
geil
mete
aus.
out punishment in accordance with the agreement. In addition to dealing damage to all enemies, my follow-up attack is enhanced.
If there's a place that's closest to a dream, then are the punished destined for the place that's furthest from it? Like an abyss?
You don't think those places might be one and the same? When using my technique during exploration, enemies within a set range enter the blind fealty state and will refrain from attacking me.
Huh.
After attacking an enemy inflicted with blind fealty, other enemies in the state will enter the battle, with all enemies sustaining damage.
Just a single sheet of paper. Signing away control of your life to others is all too easy.
Oh, das ist schon wirklich cool. Der einzige
Poor
Part, der ein
Albert.
bisschen schwierig aussieht,
He
ist mit
might be
dem
doing Jade in
HP,
the
den man
IPC's
verliert. Das ist ein
bidding for a few
bisschen...
decades more than anticipated.
In version 2.3's first half
Oh,
of
Run
the
May
Trailblazers
comes
can acquire
back.
the limited 5-star character
Oh, da könnte ich gerne
Firefly,
Gassis
as well
bekommen.
as
Oh,
the
das
limited
wär geil.
5-star character
Oh.
Ron May. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone, Whereabouts Your Dreams Rest, as well as the limited light cone Past Self and Mirror, will be boosted.
Miss Firefly. She must yearn for the world beyond the cold confines of her surroundings.
Faint lights flickering in the midst of a dark forest.
Meanwhile, in 2.3's second half of event,
Argenti.
Trailblazers can acquire the
Wow,
limited
die Forster
5-star
sind
character
alle echt
Jade,
nicht gut.
and our resident
Boah.
Night of Beauty, Argenti, will also be joining the lineup. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone, Yet Hope is Priceless, as well as the light cone, An Instant Before Gaze, will be boosted. Welcome back, dear viewers.
Oh.
Let's duck right into version 2.3's brand new
Das sieht nach
events.
Spaß aus.
First up, a significant update to the simulated universe.
So exciting! Did Mr. Screwlum and Dr. Ratio devise a new project?
You guessed it. Led by Mr. Screwlum, Divergent Universe, the human comedy, is a brand new project path.
Up until now, the aim of the simulated universe has been to research the stories of the eons. I'm assuming that the human comedy has more of a human focus?
Bingo! That's the main research thrust of this phase of the simulated universe.
Looks like this project will be conducted on the Radiant Feldspar.
Minga number 2, let me tell you a little more about it. First up, a groundbreaking update to the Divergent Universe, the arithmetic mapping function. In the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can switch between characters they already possess.
Huh. So they can create their own lineups?
Precisely! When testing the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers will no longer be limited by character downloads. When character level is lower than the current equilibrium level cap, it will automatically increase to meet the cap.
Meaning, if one of my characters is level 1, but I use them in the Divergent universe, it increases to a set level?
You got
What?
So handy! But
Das ist
what if a character
unfassbar
has a level,
cool.
but no suitable relics or light cones?
it. Were it not, in that situation, temporary light cones and relics at the current equilibrium level cap will be automatically assigned.
Oh, das ist
I like
verdammt,
when
verdammt
things are
cool.
automatic.
Oh, was ist das?
Ain't it great? Now we mustn't overlook Dr. Ratio's new brainwave.
Dann kann ich auch Charakter spielen, die ich noch gar nicht
Combination of two
gebildet
different
habe.
paths. Before the start of every test, Trailblazers have the opportunity to select a random equation. And for the equation to take effect, you'll need different amounts of path blessings. Once the required amount has been achieved, the equation will activate, and the team can obtain the corresponding combat abilities. Equation has a max of 3 stars.
I see. So, the higher an equation's star level, the more blessings are needed to activate it?
You nailed it! And to speed things up, the geniuses have kindly marked the required path blessings for each equation in Trailblazers' possession. Knowing which blessings
Das
can
ist
activate an
cool.
equation is easy as pie.
That's so considerate! If you're ever struggling to choose, just follow the mark.
Adapting your choices to suit your equation allows you to cater the effects to your current team.
It works both ways. You can adjust your team's
das
composition to better suit your current equation. I want to see Trailblazers mixing and matching.
So,
the
if
fuck?
I accidentally chose an unsuitable blessing, or if I want to switch my current equation, can I make a change?
Of course! By visiting the Workbench of Creation, Trailblazers can overwrite their existing equation and switch it out for another. Unwanted blessings can also be switched out for other blessings, or even enhanced.
Okay, okay.
Curio Store added more purchasable items?
Oh, am I hallucinating? Did Madame Herta really lower the prices?
The Curio system has been upgraded. in addition to normal curios, Trailblazers can also choose from weighted curios. These curios are more suited to characters of specific paths or types, and really elevate the combat experience. Keep your eyes peeled, Trailblazers! Separately, we should also take a look at the wealth and escapade domains of the Divergent Universe. Trailblazers can win different prizes in these domains by spending cosmic fragments. But beware, in the event of a program error,
Oh, wie cool, man
cosmic
kann das
fragments
gamblen?
could be wasted, or even land you with negative curios.
Sometimes the same starting point can lead to very different outcomes. Luck is an important component.
It sure is. Now, allow me to introduce an impressive optimization that left a big impression on your buddy Albert. When suffering defeat in the simulated universe, Trailblazers no longer need to force stop the game. Divergent Universe Combat now allows for Restart Challenge, and Trailblazers can select a new lineup.
Okay,
I
holy,
always
what the
wanted that
fuck?
function.
After completing each test in the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can acquire Synchronicity Points and Inspiration, allowing them to activate the buff nodes and Inspiration circuits. Testing the simulated universe just got a little bit easier.
Thanks for all the info, Albert. It's
Das sieht nach unfassbarem Spaß aus.
important.
Da hab ich
What
Bock
about
drauf.
the planar ornaments?
Da hab ich sehr
I
Bock
thought
drauf.
you'd never ask. The planar ornament extraction function has arrived. Every time Trailblazers clear the Divergent Universe, they can choose to save a record of that challenge and archive the data of the equation, blessings, and curios in question. Choose the planar ornament you want, use the archive, inherit the data and buffs from the archive, challenge the boss enemy, and obtain immersion reward.
Das ist cool.
Huh? You mean you can skip ahead?
Das heißt
Just need to
basically,
defeat the boss to
ich
get
mache
quick
einen
access to
kompletten
the
Run.
planar ornaments?
Ich mache einen richtigen
Are we sure
OP-Run,
this isn't some
speichere das
cracked
Ende
version
von
of the
dem
simulated
Run
universe that
und kann mit
Silver
diesem
Wolf put out there?
OP-Run einfach dann das herausfordern, was ich will, Endboss-mäßig, um dann meinen Scheiß zu
Lost
bekommen.
76 accounts.
A brand new simulated universe.
Das ist
Sounds worth a
sehr
try.
geil.
Amen to that. Now, in version 2.3, the Divergent Universe will be adding 2 new planar ornaments. Duran, Dynasty of Running Wolves, and Forge of the Kalpagni Lantern. Make sure to use the new planar ornament extraction function to get a hold of them.
After experiencing
Damn,
ordinary
also
extrapolation,
muss ich sagen,
the Divergent Universe
Hammer,
will have a weekly
Hammer.
cyclical extrapolation objective.
Was ein geiler
By
Change.
completing this weekly challenge, Trailblazers can obtain a first-time completion reward, as well as additional synchronicity points.
Not to mention, in order to celebrate the arrival of the Divergent Universe, Madam Hurt has added the 5-star erudition light cone Eternal Calculus to the store. Trailblazers who wish to redeem it better start reserving some Hurt bonds.
Ich glaube, davon habe ich fast genug.
Sounds like
Neue
the level of freedom in
Lightcone?
the
Give me
Divergent
that.
Universe is really high.
In Penacony's Dreamscape sales store, a deal has been struck with a member of the mysterious crew
Oh!
Queen. They wish to seek traces of the shapeless prince in the
Der
experience.
Endgame-Modus, der Endgame-Modus.
Unlock the brand new permanent challenge mode, Apocalyptic Shadow, in Dreamflux Reef.
Davon habe ich gehört, aber ich habe keine
Past
Informationen.
Dreamscapes.
Oder nur ein bisschen Informationen.
Great Exequy. Is
Da bin
this
ich
the
gespannt.
first appearance of this faction of the finality?
Not necessarily.
A new permanent challenge mode? So, what's different?
In Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers will challenge boss enemies that they have encountered in their journey. Every phase has 2 enemies, which are split into 4 levels of challenge difficulty. The enemies in Apocalyptic Shadow are a little different to regular boss enemies. In preparation for the fight, Trailblazers can read the enemy's traits at the start of the battle.
As with other permanent game modes, during the challenge, there are buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from for every boss. Make sure you maximize the advantages of your lineup. Defeating enemies through team adjustments, or by exploring different battle strategies, makes for a richer combat experience. Trailblazers can record a maximum of 3 floors of 3-star quick clearances.
That's right. And after the first time clearance of Apocalyptic Shadows set difficulty, Trailblazers can obtain the 4-star character Shui Yi.
Die habe ich jetzt schon auf
300 Stellar Jades
E6. Fuck, die habe ich mit 2.2
We're
E6 bekommen.
just getting warmed up. Let's take a look at the permanent game mode rotating schedule. The first phase of the Apocalyptic Shadow Challenge will launch on the day of the version 2.3 update and
Okay.
last for 6 weeks. Every version will rotationally update according to the following sequence: Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction, Forgotten Hall, just as before. On every other Monday, the permanent challenge stage is replaced.
Related system functions have also been optimized. When entering the 3 permanent game mode screens from the Interastral Peace Handbook, aside from being able to see the challenge lineups of their friends, Trailblazers can also easily check the star level progress of their current challenge. On the permanent game mode preparation screen, Trailblazers can use preset lineups to create their team.
Oh
and even
mein Gott,
customize with
thank
drag and
fucking
drop.
God.
How thoughtful.
Sehr geil. Nee, das ist ein sehr geiler Change.
Now let's talk rewards, shall we? By clearing a phase of Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers can earn a maximum of 720 Stellar Jades.
720. You might want to take another look at our agreement, Albert.
Huh? The maximum number of Stellar Jades awarded in each phase of the Forgotten Hall, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow permanent challenges is increasing from 720 to 800. And the budgetary increase will be funded through Albert.
Das ist huge.
You.
5 Puls
It's like I
jede
said,
2 Wochen.
making a deal with Jade is a risky
Das heißt, man kann, also wenn es
proposition.
jede 2 Wochen ist, kann man in einem Update allein durch die Endgame-Modes, wenn man die komplett cleart,
Trailblazers
komplett
can now obtain a total of
15 Puls holen.
2,400 Stellar Jades through the permanent challenge.
Das ist schon sehr geil.
Bring with them a little game. Here's hoping Trailblazers can help to test it out.
An arcade game? Huh, let me give Silverwolf a call.
These origami birds are very endearing. But why do I have a sense of déjà vu?
This arcade game, Trailblazers need to cause elimination within a specified number of steps in order to increase the bird's combat
Ich muss
power.
Candy Crush
Before the
spielen.
end of every turn, corresponding damage is calculated according to the difference in combat values.
Ich muss Candy
Opponent's
Crush
HP
spielen.
returns to 0, like my bank account. Victory is sealed.
Also ich spiele basically PvP Candy Crush.
Could it really be?
The legendary.
I never thought the day would come when I could play match 3 on a Penaconian airship.
PvP Candy
In the
Crush.
Origami
Okay.
Bird class event, Trailblazers can also do battle freely with friends from across the universe.
Can I fight Silverwolf?
Of course! Be they old buddies or gaming acquaintances, all can connect and play. Get tested.
Great!
The next event is called Stellar Shimmer. Catering your team to suit the mechanisms is the key to victory.
These mechanisms. Care to divulge a little more?
Well, for example, in certain stages, breaking an enemy's weakness can grant you an extra action. In other stages, characters enjoy unlimited revivals and can regenerate 50% of their energy.
Does that mean Trailblazers can try doing away with survivability units and focus purely on damage output lineups?
Mm-hmm. Defeat as many waves of enemies as possible in a set number of cycles to complete the challenge and obtain rewards. First up, it's the return of a nail-biting and thrilling tradition.
Gift
of Odyssey.
Check in for 10 free warps. The usual.
There's also version 2.3's double events, our good friends Planar Fisher and Realm of the Strange.
Double planar ornaments and materials? What's not to love?
Also in this version are the newly added Cavern Relics,
Super
Iron
rankiges.
Cavalry against the Scourge,
Rainbow.
and the Wind-Soaring Valorous.
Und Follow-up?
Trailblazers can head for the Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Cavalier challenge
Oh.
to obtain them.
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget the new Path of Air Edition trace materials.
Okay.
Added to the brand new
Neue Sachen, die ich turbo fahren muss, weil es Break-Effekt hat und Folgt ist.
Colored draft.
For trailblazers who wish to level up traces for me, these materials are indispensable.
Bye!
Is written in this thing anyway. That's it. That's it. I've had it. What am I? A god joke to them?
Chill.
Read out virgin names. They're too afraid to read out for themselves. And not to mention the bullying. All these years working my tail feathers off for the RPC, and even the audience thinks I'm an intern. And now they're using my salary to fund the stellar change budget for the new events. The audacity!
Das kannst du nicht sagen.
You two, get out of here.
Okay, sorry.
Ha! Tell that to Sunday. Now listen up. The 3 years are up. I quit. If you didn't know already, I got an offer from the SIEHT to host the war dance. Albert's about to become a big-time sports anchor. You can get that on your knees and beg for all I care. It won't make any difference. What? You... Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most important event in the SIEHT calendar, the War Dance. The opening session is right around the corner. Here, you will witness members from all SIEHT delegations vying for supremacy in the Luminary Combat Arts Ceremony. First up, put your hands together for the SIEHT Yaoqing delegation. Fierce and swift is Fei Xiao, the Merlin's Claw. And by her side, he doesn't drink plain soup and has no time for coriander. It's the celebrated medicinal chef, Jiao Cho. What the heck did I just read? Up next, he's cold and silent as a haunting shadow.
Oh.
The crow-feathered weirdo, Moza!
Das sieht der Typ sieht
Following
cool
close
aus.
behind him is the SIEHT Juming delegation. Strong and righteous is Huayan, the Flaming Heart.
Digga, teasern die hier gerade 25.000 Charakter an? Weil 2 von den Texturen kommen bekannt vor von den Charakteren, die sie angekündigt haben. Fürs nächste Update, also für 2.4.
Yunli! These are some wordy intros. And finally, the official host delegation has arrived. Let's hear it for the SIEHT Lao Fu. Please welcome, having suddenly returned home for the victory lap, is the new Alchemy Commission Cauldron Master, Ling Sha, as well as an exceptionally gifted and legendary new sword master, who shall remain anonymous for the time being. No wonder they needed me for this gig.
Und an die YouTube-Zuschauer, das war wohl 2.3. Sieht unfassbar cool aus. Ich freue mich auf die Story, sieht sehr interessant aus. Simulated Universe Änderungen sehen crazy aus und ich freue mich extrem, das zu spielen. Das sah nach Miesfahren aus. Neuer Endgame-Mode, sehr interessant. 800 statt 57 jetzt von Strategy zu bekommen, sehr geil. Die anderen Events, auch ganz cool, ein bisschen Combat. PvP Candy Crush, keine Ahnung, aber ein Goofy-Event kann man dazwischen werfen, wenn alles andere Combat-Events sind. Finde ich völlig fein. Neue Artefakte, neue, alles sehr, 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 sehr geil. Firefly und Jade sehen auch sehr, sehr cool aus. Ich freue mich sehr. Schreibt mir gerne in die Kommentare, ob ihr euch auch freut. Und lasst auch gerne mal ein Like und ein Abo da, wenn euch das Video gefallen hat. Ja, ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns im nächsten Video. Ja, dann würde ich sagen, damit, ciao.